Hi, thanks for watching The Freedom Habit. My name is Boyd. A few viewers have recently asked me, why is it so much easier to manifest the things that we don't want or that we fear rather than the things that we desire? In the Bible, it says Job brought upon himself the thing that he feared the most. So, and it also says that as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So if you're filled with fear and worry, you're going to attract things that are fearful and worrisome. And if we see the world as beautiful and as our friend and God is for us, then we're going to see the world in that manner. And things are going to unfold for us easier. You know, Even before I knew about the law of attraction, I didn't know about the quantum field or law of attraction or collective consciousness until I was 61 years old. But I know a couple times in my life, I accidentally followed and got in the right mode to manifest things. I know when I met my wife, I made a bunch of changes in my life. I moved, I got a new job, got a new place, I got custody of my son at the time, and I just turned my life around. Next thing I know, I met my wife. We've been together now almost 21 years. So I met my SP when she was like the last thing I was looking for. I wasn't looking to really meet somebody. I wasn't worried about meeting somebody. I didn't even know her. I just met her. So that's one time that I feel like I manifested a great relationship from nothing and from also from not worrying about things. Because when you really want something badly, you almost chase it away because you're so attached to it. The other time is I manifested a nice amount of money, and everybody was saying this isn't going to happen, this can't happen, it's too complicated, it's going to take too long. Well, I'll tell you what, it did take a long time. It took me 4 years to manifest that money, but I got it, and it was quite substantial. It really helped change my life. But I never doubted. I didn't know exactly how much I was going to get. I didn't know when it was coming or how exactly it was coming, but I believed that it was, and it did. And I never gave up on that. Is that to say we never waver a little bit? Of course. Yeah, there's going to be times where we feel a little bit of anxiety or worry or have some doubts. That's normal. But that's when you just reset your mind, go like, no, I'm staying on this path. I'm believing this is who I am now. This is the person that I am now. And it really is about us becoming someone who feels worthy and deserving and who has the faith to trust in the unknown. Because as we trust in the unknown, God blesses us, the creator, the universe, call it what you want. But we have to create it on the inside before it's revealed to us externally into 3D. We have to mentally visualize it, sense it, feel it, or at the very least, just know it. Even if you don't do all the visualizations and meditations and all that scripting stuff, if you just know it and believe it, because that's all I did. I wasn't scripting when I got that money or when I met my wife. I didn't even know about any of this stuff. I just had the right mindset and the right attitude, and I drew them to my life. They were revealed to me as I walked into being the person who would have those things. Because it's all about who we're being, not about what we want. And that's why it's so difficult sometimes, because we were trained to be in survival mode. Our parents taught us that, our schools taught us that. I mean, that's just the normal state of the world. The news tells us that. It's always like, watch out for this, worry about this. Oh my God, everything's crashing. Whatever, financially, war. All they do is fill us with fear and doubt and anxiety. And then we end up manifesting a bunch of things that are attached to fear, doubt, and anxiety in our life, because that's where our mind is. That's where our energy is. And what's the saying? It's energy goes where your attention goes, where energy flows, or something like that. Sorry, I messed it up, but you get the point. It's wherever you put your energy or your attention, that's where all the power goes. And that's what you'll draw into your life, are the things where you're putting your focus, putting your attention. Now, it's also good to be aware, because when you're aware, you notice the thoughts you're having and you can catch them and change them, transmute them, or just feel them and release them, whatever works best for you. But it's not good to suppress them, that's for sure. We need to feel thoughts and emotions as they come up, because suppressing things never works out. And it's not really changing yourself. We change ourselves when we learn how to regulate our own emotions without exogenous substances, such as whatever, gambling, alcohol, food, sex, whatever. We all use different things to comfort ourselves when we're feeling out of control, anxious, nervous, worried, fearful. But once we learn how to regulate our own emotions and draw that faith up, that knowing that we are the creators, we are one with the Creator, we are one with the collective consciousness, with the unified field, and we can draw things to us and have them be revealed to us, things that were always meant for us, to be the people we were always meant to be, to meet and live the purpose of our life, the most important purpose, the reason that we were here in the first place. I believe we're all here for a reason. I believe we all have talents and gifts, and I believe we're all here to encourage one another and to help one another and to love one another. And do you have to have some altruistic reason to manifest something? No, you don't. You can manifest a nice car just because you want a nice car. And you can manifest a great relationship because you want a great relationship. So it doesn't have to be about like, oh, I'm trying to save the world here, so I deserve my manifestation. It's not about deserving it like that. It's just about trusting in the unknown, trusting yourself. Because if you don't trust yourself, how's the universe supposed to trust you with the gifts it has, the bounty that it has for us? So back to the beginning question, why is it so much easier to manifest negative things? That's why. We were trained that way, and now we have to retrain our brains, retrain our emotions to think in a different manner. It's actually the exact opposite of what we were taught to believe. And I think that's why it's so hard. And a lot of us, we're always looking at time. We're always checking the external to see if it's there yet. But we're supposed to give it to ourselves internally and live as if we already have it. So, but if you keep looking on the external and looking to the outside for proof that you have it, then you don't really believe you have it. So until we change, nothing else is going to change. All right. Thanks so much for watching.